Friends, I'm going to make a short video here, and I'm wearing my red shirt, and that's a sign of fire. And I would say I'm on fire. And I want to address all the brothers and sisters on this page that we are not apostates. Do you know what an apostate is? Well, I looked up in the dictionary, and it says an apostate is one who leaves God, one who deserts God, one who becomes an unbeliever in God. It doesn't mention the watchtower. The watchtower wants you to think that. Do you know the watchtower always labels somebody with a demonic name? That's what they do. They'll call you an opposer, an apostate, and a mentally diseased person. They always have a name to label someone. Well, see, that is to make you look bad. And if we buy into this idea that we are apostates, then we're going along with them. Okay? Now, would you say that George Washington was an apostate? No, he wasn't no apostate. He was a freedom fighter. That's what he was. Gandhi of India. He wasn't no apostate. He was a freedom fighter. Martin Luther King. He was a freedom fighter. He was no apostate. Apostate from what? And I'm looking at all the names. I picked a few off that I can relate to. Some I don't know, but they are freedom fighters. And there are many of them. Douglas MacArthur, he was a freedom fighter. Abraham Lincoln, a freedom fighter. Not an apostate. He was for what was right. And there are many, many more that we could go on and on and on about those who changed things in this world. Say, and don't you ever think that those in control wants to change. Now we're talking about the political field, but the religious field the same way. See? You got religion over here, and you got government over there. Neither one wants no change now. They want to keep everything like it is and control you. See? Government control you, religion controls you. Especially the watchtower. See? They love control. They are well known for control. And when one controls you, you do as you're told. You notice that? You'll walk like they do. You'll talk like they do. You'll eat like they do. You'll dress like they do. And think like they do. Everyone is trying to control you. Everyone. You have to remember that. If you look at television, there's always something on that news trying to control you. Whether it be McDonald's or Burger King or Walmart, they're all out to get you, get your money. The religion is out to get your money, especially the watchtower. That's all religion is now. It used not to be that way, but it's all about money now. They have gotten away from God. If indeed they were of God, all these religions, would the world be so wicked? It's because they are not godly is why the world is so wicked. See, you have to lead by example. Lead by example. Is the watchtower leading by example? Do you think they are? Do you think they're sitting up there worried about the brother and sister who can't make their mortgage payment, who has their electric cut off? You think they do that? They don't worry about you. See? But at least the world is a better Christian than the Watchtower. At least you can go to the worldly government and get food stamps. You can go to the worldly government and get some help. Yes, you can. You can go to Catholic Charities and get heat for your home. But try to get some damn heat from a Watchtower or from a Kingdom Hall. You ain't going to get it. See? They go through this little pretense of love. Ain't no love. They want to control you. And they're not the only ones. The whole world is out to control you. No matter where you go, Democrat, Republican, Independent, tea leaf lover, whatever. They're out to control you. See? And when they control you, they control your money, your resources. They control you. So how do you cope with all this nonsense? The only way I know of is to break away from all of them. You have to be a freedom fighter. Freedom for yourself. And if you have freedom for yourself, no doubt you'll get others to have the same freedom too. See? The Watchtower has always been a greedy corporation that publishes books and has 8 million book publishers out there knocking on doors, selling their magazines. And now you see them standing in streets all over the world with carts trying to give their damn literature away now. That's what they're trying to do now. I see it on YouTube here. They got these carts now with the Watchtower and Wake magazine list sitting on them there, and they're standing there like zombies. That's all they do. And then when they stand there 10 hours on a day, they mark it down as 10 hours in the field service. Well, remember the days when we used to knock on doors and preach? To help people to come into the Watchtower? We knocked on doors. That's getting to be obsolete now. Now you stand on street corners like a dummy standing there and you don't say nothing and you don't do nothing. You sit there with a damn computer pretending you're doing something. You get on a cell phone, you're calling someone. You ain't calling no damn body. You're pretending you're calling somebody. That's all they do now. This is the new kingdom work they bleed the money out of people to promote. When you donate to the Watchtower now for the preaching work, it's the shopping cart work. The carts standing on corners all over the world, outside of subways, and in Hollywood is right there where all the movie stars are. There they stand with their little carts. See? Their carts. Women and men in their 60s and 70s being like robots, standing there all day trying to give somebody a Watchtower or a Wake. How in the world can you think that's serving God? And the question is this: would Jesus stand on a corner and hand out a magazine? See? This is the new trend, and God knows what lies down the road with the Watchtower. Right now, it's carts with magazines stacked up on them. And just hope a strong wind don't come along and blow them all. They're so damn thin. A strong wind will blow them all over the streets. Excuse me. But we are what you call, friends, freedom fighters and don't even know it. See? I'm not going to let the Watchtower tab me as an apostate. I'm not going to do that. I want Kim Mikey. I want Cedars, and I doubt of him, and all these other people who come on here. Son of Thunder, him, and there's many more. You know who they are. I can't think of them all, but Send them an email and tell them to get off this nonsense of apostate. We've had that name too long. That is a put down. It's a put down. It's not giving you no leeway at all. You are an apostate and you are mentally diseased. You're going along with them, with the Watchtower, when you let them tab you with a name. I'm not going to accept that word apostate. I am a freedom fighter. I believe in freedom. Freedom. And down through the years, whether it be in America, India, or any other country, France, Germany, there always have been freedom fighters that didn't accept the status quo of rule. Okay? Because no one can tell me that this world is out to take care of you. They're out to take care of their own. Republicans and Democrats, they all are the same. All for themselves and will do anything to get re-elected. And the Watchtower will do anything to still have that right to knock on a door and run their own government down. How in the world can you holler persecution? Persecution. You knocking on a door and the governor might live at this door and you running his government down. And then going to cry when he bans you. You're going to cry, oh, we're losing our freedom here now. It's persecution. You know, if you get into when Russia banned them, remember on the news they showed a clip of the Russian troops coming in and planting magazines all over the Kingdom Hall to plant evidence. And then they were going to come back and get them. See? And the flock that ran the Kingdom Hall in Russia said that they were set up. They planted the evidence on us. Oh, it's persecution. They planted the evidence on us. They're taking our freedom from us. Now, wait a minute. What evidence they plant? They planted their own magazines. Their own books or magazines. Whatever they planted there, it was printed by the Watchtower. So they still don't have no case. You printed it. You signed your name to it. It don't matter if they planted it or not. They should have planted it. They should have planted it and got you. That's what they should have done. And they did do it. But they weren't wrong. The plan, what they planted was what you printed. The Russians didn't print it. You printed it. And now you're crying persecution. Write letters and write letters. Well, where is Jehovah in all this deal? Where is all this protection from God? Where is he at? Hey? Could it be that God does not even hear you? God does not even hear you. Because God knows what you are. You're a book publishing company with a religious dress on or religious suit and hat and tie. That's all you are. Non-profit organization. Non-profit organization. Yeah, sure. You're buying millions of shares of stock in Boeing, Honeywell, Cinemax, Coors Beer Distributor. And it goes on and on and on. But you're non-profit. And the zombies don't believe you have stock. And if you even showed them the damn stock, they would look the other way. They wouldn't even believe anything you say. So, remember, friends, you are freedom fighters. You're not apostates. You are freedom fighters trying to help people get released from captivity. Captivity. That's all the people are in the Watchtower. They're under captivity by slick men. Slick men. You know what slick is? Sneaky, sneaky. You'll lie. Spiritual warfare. Persecution. Yeah, sure. See? Whenever you clamp down on them, it's persecution. Yeah, sure. When a dope pusher gets caught selling dope, he could say the same thing, couldn't he? Persecution! See? When a prostitute gets caught selling her body, it's persecution. You could go on and on and on with this nonsense of persecution. Everybody's persecuted. When I go 75 miles in a 40-mile zone and they give me a ticket, is that persecution? I could say that. Sure I could. And try to get people to believe me, to follow me. They're persecuting me. I don't have the freedom to drive as fast as I want. So friends, hang in there and proclaim freedom is what we're fighting for. Freedom. And you have to bring down those that have the chain around your neck. You got to get that chain off your neck or around from your neck. You have to get it off. It's the only way you'll have freedom. You have to fight for it. It's not going to be handed to you. You got to fight for freedom. George Washington did it, and all those other guys before us. They fought for it. And they got it because they fought for it. And we also have to fight for freedom too. Freedom from religion that oppresses. I'm not against religion. I'm against false religion. Yes, I am. I'm against it. It's a hateful thing to see men on television digging up money off all these poor people, sending in their Social Security money. Poor people just, yeah, and they believe anything they say. These T.D. Jakeses and these darn Benny Hines and this Joyce Meyer and Creflo Dollar. I'd be ashamed to have a damn name like Creflo Dollar. And the Watchtower is doing the same damn thing. They just ain't on television. They're doing it a different way. Because they already have 8 million people they can get the money out of. And they love that. They love the zombies who gets that donation box every week or every month. Whatever they do. This is what it's all about. Money. So, friends, fight for your freedom. Don't stand there and just look. See, they love you when you do that. See? When you looking at a brother giving a talk. Oh, brother so-and-so gave a great talk. Oh. Uh-huh. That's what, I used to do that. I know what it's all about. So friends, hang in there and keep fighting for freedom. Thank you, brothers and sisters. God bless.